Final time to the State Hockey Centre in Melbourne. We've just seen an enthralling women's final with Perth Thundersix taking the win for back-to-back season victories and the trophy. And now it is time for the men. Yesterday, these finalists came through their semi-finals with the same outcome but different processes. Tassie, in the shot there, well, they showed resilience and grit. They overcame some challenges in a 6-6 draw, and then Ben Rennie's heroics. Everybody's ready to go. And we're away with that centre pass. Hockey Club Melbourne get us started playing from right to left across your screens. Left to right, obviously, it's Tassie Tigers and a high-tempo affair. Henderson there just static and looking at the umpire in front of it means that he's behind Welsh as he tries to play that ball in. Disappointment. Good movement through the middle channel. Belts just takes it away. His turnover. Little 50-50s falling Hockey Club Melbourne's favour. Early doors into the side of the circle. A lovely right to left pull on that outside from Craig Murray. On the line, Henderson trying to get it off, just in case there's a little ridge and a change of material. Across, right-hand side, Burns in and through, straight. Go with that, and that's a beautiful little first touch from Belts. Belts then with the through ball to the edge of the circle. Pick and move inside that shooting D, played across and out. A little bit fortunate, nice little reverse, just throws it away.
Normally plays that pivot in the middle of the park. At the moment, it's Nye Roberts. He's had a hell of a tournament. The yin to the yang of Henderson, not quite as dynamic. Speaking of dynamic.
Willott. Over the top, Brooks does well on a double team defence. You be to hold the space that's behind that gain line. That's a lovely slapped ball in for the 50-50 and really bustling in front of the goal. On the ball, slides it laterally outside. Then there's the cut infield opportunity for Murray to run. Tries to play down that channel into the side at the top of the circle. 50-50, balls carried on. Alicia Newman just waving. She's got a hand in the air, just literally.
And it forces guys like Josh Simmons to have to beat you. It's Craig Murray, clever through the circle.
Brilliant. It's not a great shot on the way through, but it had every chance. Smiths was there, Ephraums were there. There'll be a roar from him. A couple of penalty corners that he scored. Absolute delight. Rennie, left hand, goes straight through that. Smiths has gone a little bit direct. The pick and the clear from Brooks. They've gone into that change. Welsh pulls off the right-hand side. Good advantage in and through and goal. Reaction shot. Belts off the left-hand side. It's gone into the defender at the top. Welsh has hit it.
Jack Welch, he shifts from the first battery across to the second. It takes a deflection, eventually falls to another Tasmanian player who cracks it. To who other than Sam McCulloch, Mr. November, I'm going to call him. Second Castle, Simmons first.
Henderson goes second Castle all the way through. They change the lines. Ben Rennie with a really good right foot save. With the injection, out, change of angle, up top Castle, misses the left upright. Cooper Burns with too much right hand.
Does Maddie Swan, now this guy is a gazelle. Getting down the right-hand flank, but turns it over, Alder back, launches a counter-attack.
Willett down left-hand side, tucks it back and then brings it forward, cuts across. Oh my word! Oh, Ben Rennie be gutted that that's beaten him at the near post. He stepped to his left. This moment in time. In towards the top of the circle, runs pretty much straight on. Ben Rennie, who's the hero in the shootout, obviously can't get all the way across for that one. And Kai Willott stays on the ball for long enough. The rotation is long and strong around the goalkeeper. Roll, Kimber picks and turns. That's a beautiful spin. Really well done in the middle as goes to ground, gets caught by Otterback. If the whistle hadn't gone, I'm with you completely. I've argued this so many times. Smith's in, great save, Ben Rennie. That is a solid pick. With the right hand, you can't play. Loving the ball speed. There's a real zip about the passes. Top of the circle, in, little deflection ball in. Ben Rennie gets on top of it, hits the post, back out again. How on earth has Willott not finished from that angle?
She's a lot, Tassie.
Third option, Welsh in off that left Castle. Really good number one running up. High technology, a little expensive for hockey, however. I think they needed 18 cameras or something to make it work. Up and over, defenders have to back away. Really clever, Ben Rennie steps out on the back of that. Backhand across is a good lateral move. Cut and field, right to left pull. In and through ball, pace in towards Rennie. Rennie makes the save, it bounces off the big goalkeeper. Through the middle. Picked up green cards. Craig Murray had picked one up already.
It's Nye Roberts who gets the yellow, and I'd love to see what on earth it was for.
Looked like it was the whack on the back of the stick as Keenan Johnson as he came through, but it just looked like a stick tackle. Worse off than Hockey Club Melbourne. They're trying to go back-to-back titles. There's a turnover ball opportunity, driving run off that left-hand side, picks and rolls in towards the top of the circle. There is space, shot off the right foot, and in. It's all that he can do. Ephraums drives across the top of the circle. Ben Rene cut his turnover. A player down, they pick up a yellow card, they counteract that by going forwards, and Ephraums now with a chance to convert. Beautiful shot into the bottom corner, goes for the long spin, double up, comes back round the goalkeeper who stays up. Ephraums gets it horribly wrong, not sure that's going to go in. Ben Rene's fallen on top. Ephraums had the entire goal at his mercy. Ben Rene was on the floor. Well, here's an opportunity to counter-attack, taken out through the top, goes 3D skills down the middle. Jack Welsh surely is going to pick up a card at the end of this play because he whacked the back of the carry of the stick on the carry through. And the conversion would tie things up quite easily, but Tassie haven't really troubled Snowden. Brilliant from Henderson, flashed round the back, goes 3D skills and off the baseline. Henderson suggesting it hadn't, but the
I think you need to start pushing your creators forward. Matthew Swan at right half, he's a guy who can dribble and moves. Josh Belts fires it into the circle.
That's a good save from Snowden as he dived forwards, a left hand kind of punch clearance. But it will be interesting to know whether Tassie will do anything different. Side option, little under the arm ball. They're into the circle. They've got the ball under control. There's no rush about the movement, trying to move it forward. Pritchard on the baseline, taking on the last defender. Little hint of a third-party obstruction. Got to go high risk. You go man on man at the back. You don't keep your spare. That two-player screen that they've got. Orch in that situation. They've got a two-player screen. You go to one, throw somebody up.
In the season, and can't see Burns or Schmitz on.
No. Good injection. Left Castle, drag through. Good defence, solid defence from Belts. Gets his stick in the right place. I'm putting absolutely no money on this. We've had so many turnover results. First game of the day. Hockey, New South Wales Pride women pretty much out of it with, what, 10 seconds on the match clock. They step up. They get a corner.
Tassie now with 11 field players, vacant goal. You want one good chance here. I guess the rash decision is we need to score now. You've got 2.5 minutes where you can possess, rock this ball side to side, wait for a great chance instead of a couple of half chances. Just like that, turn it over, and now free hit, clock gets soaked down. Look, that's experience. Keenan Johnson, he's been really good these last couple of days.
Tassie Tigers really on the goal of Jed Snowden. Hockey Club Melbourne talked about whether they could get Johan Durst on for his very last game. There was never enough of a gap. It's been a fantastic performance from Tassie Tigers. They were left wanting fractionally, but given the dominance of Hockey Club Melbourne yesterday, there's players there. It looks like everybody's decided that whilst there was a 1 second amount of time on the clock, it's now ticked down to 0. The whistles have gone to restart. The players have come in and congratulated the umpires. That is the conclusion. The grand